Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to explore the wonder that is birth. Everyone knows that when you put two Pokemon that sort of like each other back together in a nursery, and maybe one of them's an amorphous blob, you end up getting an egg eventually. Well, this is how you use the RNG to your advantage to make that egg have the stats, natures, and shininess that you want. So, I've got my 3DS RNG tool already opened up here, and we don't need to use tinyfinder today. None of that. We don't need it. So I've got my 3DS set up with PCalc, and we're going to go ahead and just hop into this. To note, I am not going to be using Masuda method for this. No shiny charm, no Masuda method. It is different if you do use one or both. So just note that. I'll mention this at the end what it means. But so first off, we've gone to our egg tab. We're in Y. We've got our initial seed, which we can check with PCalc. Yep. And we've got our trainer shiny value. Don't have shiny charm check. We don't have Masuda method check. I've got a male Ditto because I have a female Sableye in there. And I've got the stats of both. And the Destiny Knot is actually on the Ditto, but it doesn't really matter which one has it. Anyways, go ahead, and now we have to get our egg seeds. So if you're on PCalc, you press start and down, and that gives you your egg seed, which shows you when the egg is ready, which is great, and also your egg seeds, which you're going to go ahead and populate in there. EO8899034372F111. Okay, great. So, when it comes to doing this without the Masuda method or shiny charm, you're going to do RNG twice. First, to get the natures, abilities, and IVs that you want, and then a second time to make that egg shiny. So the first RNG comes up when we're going to get our IVs, natures, and everything else. So we're going to go ahead and bring up our main thing here, and let's put in our frame 35770. So we're on the even track today. I'm just going to look for a nice 6 IV one. I don't care about the hidden power will always be dark for 6 IV. Gen 6, I'm not going to care about the nature. Leave shiny only unchecked. So, alright, and we've got a couple ones that are coming up pretty soon, so that's great. So, I have 2 accept checks. So this is if you're going to be accepting the egg. If to reject is different, I'm just going to leave it to accept. You should do it too. It just means you have to clear out your party, but it's not a huge deal. Anyway, so we've got our filter set, so now all we have to do is go up and talk to this guy. And this is the final screen for to accept. When you hit A on yes, that is when you actually accept the egg. So we are currently at 36042, which, yep, 36056 is still possible. So we're going to go ahead and go to... Alright, 36056 looks right. So now we're here, we just hold A, and we get the egg. Alright. So, first things first. So, one thing to note here is that your -1, that is the egg you're picking up. So I'm actually already theoretically picking up, well no, there's a 3 special attack. But that's the egg that you're picking up. So now, we'll go ahead and we're going to double check our egg seeds right now. Okay, here we go. So we can see here 5-8C9, yep, and it ends in 8. Okay, so that looks right here. So right click it, set as current status. Before we recalculate, let's go ahead and see what our actual egg is here. And you can see here that the -1 matches exactly. 31, 31, 31, 3, 31, 31, and yeah, bashful, dark. Great. Okay, so that's good to see that our -1 was right, but we don't really care about it too much. So we right click where we landed, we set as current status, hit calculate again. So now you can see that this is the egg that you're going to be picking up. PSV is 0 because we have not RNG'd its Pokemon shiny value. So now I'm going to go ahead and drop off this egg because we don't need it, and we're just going to have to generate another egg. So now that we've got the stats we want, when we actually pick it up, that's when we'll assign it a Pokemon Shiny value, an Egg Shiny value, and be able to make it shiny. So let's just go ahead and I will ride around for a few minutes until we actually get an egg, so I'll catch you all in a second. Okay, so we've got an egg. I went ahead and I made a save right in front of it because this way, in case we mess up and we don't get it to be shiny, we can just go ahead and reset our game and try again. So we've got our everything put in here. First off, clear out this. You don't want to set IVs or anything. You don't want to do any filters because we are just going to look for shiny. And I'm going to go 48943 so that we are our starting frame. And the only box you're going to check here is shiny only. That's the only thing we care about here. And you can see that I don't have a large enough range. Okay, great. So 52587, that will make it so that if we pick up the egg at this frame, it will have these stats, this nature, and it will be shiny. And then this egg will become -1. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to talk to the guy. And we're going to wait here. So 52587. I will see you in just a second. Well, a minute or two. Alright, here we are. We just got to go a little bit further. Okay, 52587. Alright, here we are. Just hold A. And we received the egg. Okay. Now let's go ahead and check it out. Perfect. You can see right here that we're looking at Party Pokemon 6, which is the egg we just picked up. And it is 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31. 6 IVs, perfect. It is quirky nature. And you can see with the ESV is 2574. It is, because it's green, this is a shiny egg. So if we hatch this egg, it will be a 6 IV shiny Sableye, which is also male. Which is, yeah, what we predicted. So there you go. That's all there is to it for Egg RNG. Now, let's go ahead and now I'll do a brief little talk here about Masuda method. So, we did 2 RNGs for the egg without Masuda method or Shiny Charm. However, with using Masuda method or Shiny Charm or both, I'll show it right here. Shiny Charm, I'm going to check Masuda method too. You hit calculate. Now you see that the Pokemon Shiny value is actually populated with each frame. So this means that you only have to do the RNG once if you're using a Masuda method or Shiny or Shiny Charm, because that means that the PID will be set as soon as you get it. So that makes it in some ways a little bit easier because you only have to hit one target as opposed to 2 separate targets. But the trade-off is that you might have to look a little bit further to find, if you want a 6 IV shiny only egg, well, this is your only shot right here for a while, because it needs to not only have the stats you want, but it also needs to be shiny just naturally. So personally, I prefer the non-Shiny Charm, non-Masuda method. I think it'll just make it a lot easier for you because it's a lot easier to get the stats you want. Then all you have to do is just hit another target to make it shiny, and you can save in front of the guy and try it again as many times as you want once you've actually hit your egg seed. One last thing about the tool here, you can see here how these are pink, this is blue, and then that's just green. It shows you what's being inherited from each parent. So, for instance, these 3 IVs were inherited by the mother, these 2 by the father, because Destiny Knot gives you 5 inherited IVs, and then the last one is just a natural 31. So that's just another thing to note here. But that's all there is to Egg RNG. In Gen 6, it works exactly the same in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. So just follow those methods to get whatever fancy shiny egg you want. That's all I've got for this time. Next time I will be doing something else in Gen 6. I'm not sure entirely what. I've been working on DexNav, so if that proves fruitful, I'll show that off to all you. So until then, take it easy, and I will see you next time.